This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. Welcome. I'm getting ready to get out of here, so I got to do this now, so I'm not all dressed or anything, but I am drinking my coffee. Okay, the question is, one bite and done. How do you deal with eating less than normal sized portions? What does brain say when your stomach says, do not take another bite? How many of us have done that extra bite and we we suffer for it, right? Funny that you would ask this question today, because you know Rosemary's got a story. Eric Blue Eyes won some tickets the other day for the Taste of Fresno or something like that, wine something, Taste of Wine, Vino or anything, something like that. But included came a tickets. We can go to this restaurant 2 times. It was worth $260, and it's for 4 entrees. And for a couple, they could go 2 times. So we went yesterday, and they gave us 2 tickets back, and they said, come back. You know, you have another round of this for free. I mean, what you gonna do for free, right? And it is a Italian food. And a lot of the Italian food has a lot of pasta. I mean, I looked through the menu, everything that I could think of had I could have probably ordered just some plain old meatballs, and that would have been perfect. But I wasn't thinking. So my husband ordered me a thin pizza, and he told him she has had gastric bypass. She needs it very, very thin. And then he didn't even order it with meat. It had tomatoes and basil and a little bit of cheese. That was it. So they bring me the pizza, and it's like this at my table. I'm looking at it going, are you serious? I take a couple of bites, and when I say a couple of bites, you have to really chew your food, right? And in doing the chewing and swallowing, you've got, you know, your saliva and food. It's all going down. And your pouch is only so big. And mine, I'm 8 years out, and I still feel restriction. I still feel tight at times. Now, there's times I can eat all day long. And then there's days I can't eat nothing. And yesterday was one of them days. I had been so busy yesterday that I didn't stop to eat breakfast. I didn't stop to eat lunch. And I knew we were going to go to this restaurant. So I waited for my husband to get off work, and we went and we ate around 4 o'clock. Might have been 5. I'm sorry. And anyway, so my couple of bites are maybe, you know, I took a slice of that pizza, and I ate the slice up until the very rim, and I was like ready to burst. My thing is that if I had taken one more bite, I have had experiences where I have got to run to the restroom. I have such a tight stoma, I guess that's what it is, because when I had my surgery, I've said this many times, they did an experiment on me, on 10 of us, and I happen to be one of the 10 guinea pigs, where they experienced it. They made the stoma a little tighter, so the opening is just a little smaller than normal, to see if we would lose weight fast that way, and that doesn't happen. In reality, it's how much food you put in your mouth, how many calories, how much fat. You know, really, seriously, it's the restriction of what your doctor tells you how much you should eat in a day. So, anyway, my husband looked over to me, and he already knows the look. He goes, don't take one more bite, Rosemary. I looked at him, and I go, I know. I can't. And that's without drinking something or anything like that. It's just the food. And so it's what you've learned, and even after you've learned over and over not to take that extra bite, sometimes you do, and you suffer for it. So I hope that was the question, and if not, believe me, we have a lot of people that will answer it correctly. But one bite and done. How do you deal with eating less than normal sized portions? I deal with it. And if it's ordered too much for me, like it was yesterday, I eat what my stomach can handle. And what does your brain say when your stomach says do not take another bite? I've learned that it says stop, because if you take one more, I'm going to get you. Okay, guys, I got to get dressed and get out of here. Oh, I love Sundays. I love you guys, and I'll be back. I hope I answered the question right. Bye.